Becker stays unbeaten as Bombers tennis falls to NAC. Lake Placid. The Lake Placid boys and girls tennis teams suffered identical 4-1 losses against the Northern Adirondack Bobcats at home Wednesday afternoon. There were, however, a couple of bright spots. On the boys' side, #1 singles player Henry Becker put up a commanding performance en route to a 6-1, 6-0 rout over the Bobcats' Isaac Gay. Becker tallied a number of aces and unreturnable serves throughout the match. Besides serving at a blazing pace, Becker did this by maintaining a high first serve percentage and constantly mixing up the direction and spin. During warm-up, "My serve was flowing really good," he said after the match. "So I just kind of tried to keep that feeling throughout the match, and I did. That's what won me a lot of games." Becker said he would be working on his volleying ahead of today's away game at Plattsburgh. He said the goal is to put himself in a stronger position to win rallies sooner at the net. Lake Placid girls tennis coach John Fremont said he was pleased with Becker's results and intangibles shown on the court. "He's really showing a lot of composure, and he is showing a good level of control this late in the season, where he's feeling confident, controlling the ball well, and dictating the pace of the game," he said. Fremont was managing both teams on Wednesday as Lake Placid boys tennis coach Tyler Chase was away for his daughter's college graduation. On the girls' side, the Blue Bombers' #1 doubles team of Fiona Sullivan and Zoe Carpenter put up a strong performance as the duo pulled off a 6-1, 6-4 win over Northern Adirondack's Bella LeBombard and Kinsley Trombley. The only match of the day to head into a deciding set was at the boys' #2 singles spot as Northern Adirondack's K. Hatch grounded out over 3 hard-fought sets against Lake Placid's Parker Scanio. Hatch won 7-5, 3-6, 6-4. The boys did not have as much success in doubles. Northern Adirondack's #1 team of defeated the Blue Bombers' Porter Dominacy and Ian Munson 6-0, 6-1. At the #2 spot, the Bobcats' Tristan Craig and Caleb Gay defeated Liam Gotham and Levi Barney by a score of 6-2, 6-1. #3 doubles saw Northern Adirondack's Shane Gilmore and Cameron Chinsilla win over Lake Placid's Samuel Monsalve and Hayden DeMoore 6-3, 6-1. In the only girls' singles match to take place at Wednesday's meet, Northern Adirondack's Reese Lefebvre defeated the Blue Bombers' Jennifer Giroux by a score of 6-1, 6-2. Lake Placid forfeited its #2 singles match. The Bobcats won the 2 other girls' doubles matches. At the #2 spot, Ori Pickrain and Zen St. Hilaire defeated Lake Placid's Sophie Spanberg and Avery Limoe by a score of 6-1, 6-4. At the #3 spot, Northern Adirondack's Lauren DeCoss and M. Myers were victorious over Lake Placid's Alida Carlson and Laura Guerrero, winning 6-1, 6-0. Fremont said that overseeing 9 matches, as there was 1 forfeit on the girls' side, was more manageable later in the season, as the players take more ownership on court. With the players knowing more about what to do, Fremont said he is able to keep his coaching talks during matches shorter and more efficient, allowing him to cover more ground and get to each match as needed. With being the one coach today, you get to this point in the season where kids really understand their skills and abilities, and you can talk to them about their strengths and weaknesses during their own matches and help them focus on what they need to do to get better. Fremont said students being able to figure out for a lot of on-court fixes and improvements for themselves and the mental fortitude that comes with that sort of decision-making is one of his favorite elements of coaching the game. The beauty of this sport is it's really on the kids as the athletes themselves to really fix the game, he said. Up next, the Blue Bombers will travel to Plattsburgh today. They're slated to take on Northern Adirondack once again, this time as an away match on Monday. The team will host the Peru Nighthawks on Friday, May 23rd. It's also the team's senior night, and Fremont said the teams will have their work cut out for them. Peru's a solid team, both boys and girls, he said. They're always one of the top teams. It will be a good warm-up, especially for the boys going into sectionals and trying to make it to states.